AM Sports Report brought to you by Hobby Habit. Go check out the new Disney Lion King Legos. Those are cool, man. They have a lot of cool stuff there at Hobby Habit, 411 First Street in LeGrand, just for the fun of it. LeGrand High School grad Andrew Peasley showed up on Saturday in his preseason debut for the Jets. He was 8 of 11 for 73 yards, and his first NFL touchdown ever to Jason Brownlee early in the second quarter of a Jets 20-17 win over the Redskins in the preseason opener.
The rookie QB Peasley floats it up. Caught. Touchdown. Brownlee. Jets are on the board. Perfectly placed by Peasley.
Peasley, man, impressive throw and an impressive catch, and finally the Jets get on the board.
Brownlee's got great wingspan.
You can see there in the replay, that ball was right on the money. I mean, and that's what Andrew's going to have to do to make this team. There's 5 quarterbacks on the Jets right now, and they're trying to figure out who's going to be there with probably Tyrod Taylor and Aaron Rodgers, who's a future Hall of Famer. I would imagine they're probably going to keep 3 quarterbacks maybe. He's going to have to do that every week during the preseason, and hopefully he makes his team up. Either that or maybe another team will see what he's doing and sign him. You never know. But awesome. First NFL touchdown. That's got to be a great feeling. It's every kid's dream, that plays sports, is to play at the highest level, and he's there. They play this Saturday against the Panthers at 4 o'clock in their second preseason game of the year. EOU football kicks off their season with a home scrimmage versus Pacific Northwest Christian College on Saturday, August 31st, right here at Community Stadium. This past week, the EOU football team was picked 7th in the Frontier Conference in the coaches poll. During the Frontier Conference media days, I asked returning senior Quincy Glasper a question about the offensive coordinator. Here it is.
Yeah, I'm Kyle Dodds with EO Alive in LeGrand. So my question is going to be mainly for Quincy, but Coach Camp, feel free to address this as well. With 2 new offensive coordinators in your first 2 years at EOU, how have you made that not a distraction? And what have you told the players? I mean, you're the offensive leader. What have you told your guys to kind of make that not take away from what you guys are doing?
I feel like it just came down to like how Coach Cam just said, like the offense isn't too much different than the offense we ran last year. And then at the same time, I feel like it's just a buy-in on our end. Like, they give us the film that they want us to watch. They give us all the plays, the playbook, like we get installs, all that stuff is all headed out to us. So I feel like it's all in our hands. It's nothing too difficult. And if it was, I don't think Coach would put us out there to set us up for failure. So I feel like we're pretty confident and we like the offense ourselves. So it's not too bad.
Dodgy, I'll go ahead and answer that too. This is from my standpoint, this was the first offense I ever learned, right? I mean, this was an old Blaine Bennett from Central Washington, and it's just been added on as Zach Tinker doing those things. And I always say, the coach is very important, but the players that you have, we can run any offense that we want to run, but we have to have players to do it. And that's why I believe this offense here, Quincy is so much more comfortable in this offense. Our backup quarterbacks are so much more comfortable just because of what we're trying to get done. And again, credit Leon. He's done an excellent job of explaining it, what needs to be done. But at the end of the day, the O-line coach and running back coach got to show up every single day, and we got to get them some time. We got to get these quarterbacks some time. As you guys watched last year, that was one of the things. We had discussions about it all the time. We had to be able to protect him. You can have anybody you want back there, but when they're running for their life, it's not working out. So again, I am very, very confident on what we're doing and how we're doing it and having answers. And again, I was telling Leon this coming out of offensive meetings the other day. It's like I went back in college coaching 25 years, and we're on the same page. I understand exactly what he's talking about. So obviously that would be a lot easier for us to explain it to these young men on a daily basis, because the offense is what it is, right? Every offense has its own unique things, but I think this one here fits our quarterbacks a lot better. Thank you for the question. I appreciate it.
So there in the video, senior quarterback Quincy Glasper, senior defensive back and member of the 2019 LHS state champion football team Blaine Shaw, and Coach Camp. There's some big expectations. They got to have a better year than 2-8 this year, in my eyes. 2-8 just don't cut it. Starting 7th in the Frontier Conference, I think they're better than that. And we'll see. There's a new offensive coordinator. He's a C of I guy. And new defensive coordinator, Solo Taylor. A lot of new things going on at EOU for football. And hopefully we have a good year. Finally, Cade's Courage up there once again. The QR code where you can scan it. Go to their GoFundMe page for the McKinley family. Cade's a 3-sport sophomore athlete at LeGrand High School, and he was diagnosed with a rare form of Ewing sarcoma cancer. He's got a long battle in front of him, and the family's going to need some help. If you don't like the whole GoFundMe thing, there's an account set up at US Bank here in LeGrand, McKinley family or Cade's Courage, and you can donate. It's much appreciated. AM Sports Report brought to you by Hobby Habit right here in LeGrand, just for the fun of it.